Hi, good morning guys. It's Sunday, November the 4th, and this is the Group 5 2019 Proxy Round 0 Take 2. As you may know from the post on the forum, my inability or my inexperience at editing caused me to delete most of the video that was taken yesterday. The times stand, the comments stand, but what I thought I would do, unfortunately, I do not have enough time to redo all 25 cars, so my sincere apologies for the 13 cars that I will not be able to run this morning. But I thought what I would do is I will redo the top 12. I'm not going to change the times. The times from yesterday are the times. It makes no real difference. But I thought at least these top 12 cars, you'll get a chance to see them run again. And for those that were not in the top 12 yesterday, so the second half of the field, at least maybe they'll be able to learn from it. So I promised the boss that I will only be about 20 minutes. So I am going to go through this pretty quick and rerun the top 12. And we're going to start off with the first car, which is car number 5, which is Redliner. Came in at 12th yesterday, and his time was a 3.885. So I had a little extra sleep last night because of the time change. I had some extra coffee this morning, and it's about 9:30. So here we go. Car number 5. I'm only going to run a few laps. Hopefully the audio is fixed. I have tried everything possible, and I do think it's resolved, but I won't really know until such time as I've actually checked the video. But car number 5, Redliner. Okay, that's car number 5. Runs really nicely, smooth, a little bit loose, but pretty good. And the time is a 3.918. So a little bit slower than yesterday's time of a 3.885. Since this is the first car I'm running, I'm just going to, I did run one of my other cars on the track just for a few minutes this morning. The garage is warm, but maybe there's a little dust on the track, so I'll just clean it, like I said, for a few laps, but I'll just run it one more time since it's the first car. Just want to make sure that the track is clean. Okay. So a 3.915, so slightly slower than yesterday. Car number 5, 3.915. Now theoretically, I won't have to reset the time because the cars are in order of slower to faster. So I'll see what happens here if I can just run car number 77, AJK, and see if I can go quicker. And if the time will reset. If not, I will have to go and reset the time. So car number 77, AJK from Tacoma. Well, I'm going to reset the time. So yesterday Tony got a 3.879. Let's see what happens on the Sunday morning. I've also updated the spreadsheet with the data I had for each car. There are quite a bit of information missing, so I would really appreciate it if you could please send me that information, or better yet, post it onto SCI. For now, SCI is still our forum, and that's where we'll have most of the information, but we are also duplicating the results and the comment, or some of the comments at least, on how on Home Racing World. Okay, so car number 77 this morning, either myself or the track or both is a little bit slower than yesterday, so 3.920. So 3.920 for car number 77. So we'll go to car number 79. Again, I will just try and see if this car beats the time that's on the clock. That way I won't need to reset it. This is Jimmy Slots from Australia, running a Playfit 3300 chassis. So it's gone quicker than car number 77, so I won't need to reset the time. A little bit, just like a snap oversteer. This kind of bites you a little bit. You think you have confidence, and then you just sort of, just a little bit unpredictable, almost like running a car with a magnet. Just very quick. It's amazing that these heavy cars are coming in at around 125, 126 grams, if I remember correctly. Very quick. Okay, so that's car number 79. Yesterday Jimmy Slots did a 3.829, and today he did a, well, he went quicker. 3.749. 3.749. I am not changing the times, just so that you know. Sorry if that means that you have less bragging rights, but I am not going back in and changing times. Yesterday's times are standing because it was at the same environment, the same time of the day, the same temperature, the same me. So all those times are standing. I'm not taking these times from this morning and adjusting the times from yesterday. Today's time is a 3.749. So quite a bit of an improvement over yesterday. Yesterday it was a 3.829. So now we go to Super Slab, car number 82. Alwyn was helpful in identifying some of the issues with YouTube yesterday. I was not that familiar with the new Creator Studio on YouTube. I'll reset the time. So this is Super Slab, car number 82, and yesterday did a 3.819, so 3.819. If you've heard me say this before, if not, I'll say it again. Just in front of the bridge, there's a little S curve, and it's a great identifier for a car's handling, that little bend. This is probably the last time I'll be using this track. I've built a new track, and I will be removing the electrics and the lap counting and all of that stuff from this track. And then by the way, if you're looking for a track, this one's available. You can contact me through the forum. It needs to be out of here pretty quick so I can bring the other track in and then assemble it, which will take probably quite a bit of time. Sorry, I lost focus a little bit, so I ran a couple of last laps on with car number 82. Okay, car number 82, a 3.841. Yesterday Alvain did a 3.819, so about 3/100 slower today, but very similar. Everything is so close that every split second makes a difference. Okay, next up we have gas 41T from Australia. Hi again, Roscoe. Gas 41T, car number 50. Very smooth, very nice car to drive. I'm sure this car will race well. Okay, that's car number 50, car number 50. Yesterday, Roscoe did a 3.801, and today he did a 3.803, so almost identical times. So 3.803, yesterday was a 3.801. We have Chris from Ontario. Very, very neat. Inline with a beautiful brass chassis, always extreme attention to detail. So Chris Guy, car number 60. Yesterday Chris did a 3.789, and let's see what he does today. Okay, car number 60. Oops. Definitely going faster, so I'll just keep going for a couple more laps. Apologies if some cars have more or less laps than others. trying my best to be fair to each and every car. 60, car number 60, a 3.763, and yesterday Chris did a 3.769. So again, for all practical purposes, identical times. Yesterday Chris did a 3.769, and today it was a 3.763. So what was that? 5 thousandths, 6 thousandths of a second difference. Okay, we have car number 10. My fellow organizer and all-round good guy from Kelowna, Rob, is also going to be building a new track with the help of a little bit of help from Richard in Kelowna, and I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. So when Rob hosting the round in Kelowna spring next year, we'll be racing more than likely on a new track. So car number 10. I said this yesterday, but Rob had a busy summer, and so they were very involved in organizing the tourist trophy and all sorts of stuff. So he has returned this year with the car that he entered not last year but the year before, and it was quick then and it's quick now. Really nicely balanced, really nicely stuck down. Very easy to drive, just super easy to drive. Rumor has it that Rob has learned a lot from the master slot car builder from Quebec, and you can see that in the way this car handles. Okay, Rob, car number 10, a 3.775, 3.775, and yesterday Rob did a 3.748. So what was that? 3/100ths quicker yesterday. Very easy to drive. No doubt this will be a strong race car. So car number 24, probably this car and car number 4, the two wine cars, they are getting the reward or the trophy for most improved. This is Lancelot of Love out of Hawaii, car number 24, who together with his teammate Aloha, Dale, these two cars have just improved. I don't remember how much, but significantly from 2018. So let me reset the time. So car number 24 yesterday, Vance did a 3.743, 3.743. Very quick, maybe a little bit more loose than car number 10, but maybe a little bit more speed. Okay, car number 24 today did a 3.741. Yesterday did a 3.743. So 2,000ths faster. Quick car, very quick. Car number 24. Okay, my own car number 7, which is the same car except it has a new body. The body is about a gram lighter. I wish I can say that about myself, but anyway, the body is about a gram lighter than it was last year, and I've added a little bit of weight. Yesterday, a bit of a concern because twice the car jumped the slot. So anyway, car number 7. Somebody once told me it's bad luck to have a green race car. I guess we'll find out. Okay, I think that's as fast as it's gonna go. Okay, car number 7, 3.736, 3.736. And last, yesterday, car number 70, the 3.740. So, 3.736, 736, car number 7, 3.736. Which was pretty much identical to the time that Aloha did. Hi Dale, hope you're doing well. Car number 4 from Hawaii. Like I said, one of the cars with an unbelievable improvement. I think Dale was, I don't know, towards the last 3 or 4 cars in 2018. And this year this thing is just an absolute rocket. So Aloha, car number 4, yesterday did almost identical time that I just did with my own car, 3.734. So let's see what car number 4 can do today. Quick and absolutely stuck down. Feels a little bit more tail happy than it did yesterday. It could also just be not quite as dialed in. Okay, I think that's as quick as it's going to get. Car number 4, oh, it went faster. A 3.686. Just goes to show. Dale, you went quicker. In fact, based on your time today, you would have been second yesterday. On the list yesterday, you would have been second overall. Your time stands, though, from yesterday, which is a 3.734. Your time today is a 3.686. Fantastic. So car number 4, Aloha from Hawaii, did a 3.686 today. Next up is car number 70. This is our very well-known Proxy racer and winner, an all-around good guy from the East Coast of the USA. Smokio, car number 70. Hey Mike, hope you're doing well. Last year, Mike and I had a ding-dong battle for the second spot in the championship, which I ended up getting. He got third, and this year I think Mike is Mike's out for revenge. So this car is, I think, his quickest Group 5 Proxy car that he's entered today. So let's have a look at car number 70. Very easy to drive. Doesn't feel as fast, which is a good thing, especially when you look at the lap counter or the timer, lap counting or the lap time. It's fast. It's fast without a fuss, which is the best way. Whoop. Not quite hitting my braking marks this morning, but anyway. Okay, car number 70. A little bit slower than yesterday. I didn't quite get on top of it this morning myself, but anyway, it's a little. It's just not hitting the braking points quite the way I did yesterday. But 3.694 is the time that stands from yesterday. Today it's a 3.726. 3.726 this morning. And last but not least is our champion from last year, who's back again with a new and strong car. I think last year Camber was feeling maybe a little bit, I don't know, maybe because he built such a fancy custom car, I think he wanted to come back this year and use a chassis that is readily available, the Playfit chassis 3300, readily available to us all, and just prove that he can actually also beat us with a stock or a shelf-bought, a store-bought chassis. So car number 1. This is the BMW that looks like a Ferrari. Got a yellow arrow pointing which way to go. Not does it really need it. Just as fast and stuck down as it was yesterday. It's going to be another tough car to beat. Okay. Yep. Yesterday, Camber I did with Camber's car a 3.619, and this morning is a 3.612. So even 7 thousandths faster than the time he got yesterday. So that is Canberra number 1, Playfit 3300 chassis. And just so that you guys who's looking at that weight is actually inside the chassis. We're not allowed weight at the bottom of the chassis. So that is past inspection. That weight inside the chassis, although you can see it from the bottom, it's not actually on the bottom of the chassis. So just so that anyone that's paying attention and notices that and thinks that maybe I missed it, no, I did not. So that is car number 1 today with a 3.612. So thanks very much. This was just a quick review, or a retake, I should say, of the top 12 cars based on the times yesterday. A few cars did almost identical times. 1 or 2 went slightly quicker, and a couple went, or a few went slightly slower. So apologies, but these times from this morning will not be, I'm not changing the times from yesterday. The times from yesterday will stand. Either way, it makes absolutely no difference other than some bragging rights. Like I said earlier on, this is the last of this particular track. I hope to have the other track completed and installed by the time we get back here for round 10. So I guess this will be probably some of the last times. I think I have done a 3.5. I'll need to check on this track. So 3.6 is not, 3.612 is not quite the lap record, but it's certainly towards top. Actually, Canberra himself did a 3.536 last time. So good luck in the 2019 Group 5 Proxy. My apologies again for unfortunately editing and deleting the video that was recorded live yesterday. Hopefully this quick video this morning helped you at least to have a record of the top 12 cars based on yesterday's time. And thanks again for entering. The cars will now be heading to Super Slab, who will be updating us on a date and a track where we'll get round 1 runs. So thanks again. Over and out. Cheers.